welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading with some messages for you. I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the card with the girl holding money. Group 2 is the guy on the sofa. And group 3 is the girl cooking. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you'd like a personal reading, the information will be linked below. I've changed my turnaround time to 10 days. It'll be like 7 to 10 days now. Sorry, I'm a bit behind schedule. But yeah, you can still get readings with me if you get in touch. My email address is below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the girl with the money. Let's see what cards you have. The 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Feels like there's something really stressful that's making you feel really annoyed all the time. And it feels like it's finishing things that's really difficult for you right now. It feels like there's just too much for you to do, like you have 1,000,001 things. And they all clash with each other, and you might find your schedule with someone else is clashing. You're trying to make plans with someone, trying to meet with someone, but I feel like they're really busy with work when you're free. And then when they're free, you're busy with work, so they might be messaging you and waiting for you to reply. And thinking, oh, come on, like yesterday you were so keen to talk to me. I think it's just that you're not on the same schedule right now. You're not really having enough in common, you and somebody else. Like, I feel like you're in a period of hard work and they're in like, yay, I'm rich, I'm partying. Like, actually, you don't really get on. You won't really see eye to eye. If you're single, that's why. It's like your professional life is not what it should be. And your future partner's maybe having a lot of fun. Maybe you've just started your first job and you're earning a lot of money. But your future partner's still a student and they're having like a hanger at student life. Maybe they're like 21-year-old student and you're a 23-year-old professional. It's like there's just like a little bit of like an age gap right now, and you're meant to be married but not until you're 27 and they're 25 and you're both working professionals or something, or you've earned a bit more money. But yeah, I do feel like there's money coming in soon, and there's going to be a lot of communication, but you might find it's like too much sometimes, like you have too much work to do. And you would just think, oh, I wish I could have a day off to like spend my money and have fun and maybe buy a new hat and a new scarf and new boots. But instead you're just like stuck at home waiting for something, waiting for somebody or doing some work. I feel like someone has too much time on their hands and they do too much like yoga or stretching or walking or doing something else that's like a bit time wasting, like ballet dancing or something just for fun. I feel like you're pushing yourself to go to the gym all the time or do it every day, and you're waiting for like money to come or results to come. It's like, no offense, but who's going to pay you to get your body in shape or like go to the gym? Like who cares? Like nobody cares. You don't win an award because you do yoga every day. Like, sorry. You're looking like, where's my money? Because I'm doing everything right. It's like, you're just not really though, actually, because you like over exercise. It's not actually good for you, and you're just tired all the time, and there's 1,000,001 problems to solve, but you're like imagining that you going to the gym is going to solve them, and it's like nothing to do with the gym. Nothing to do with that is going to solve your problems. Pirouetting is not going to get you the money for somebody like ballet or dancing. It's not going to get you the money. It's more like networking and sales, selling things, having a product to sell, or just enjoying your work more, doing the work you enjoy more. Because it feels like you don't even enjoy like the ballet or whatever you're trying to do. Like you're just trying to do it because maybe you feel like you should. And it doesn't feel good for you, and I feel like there's something else you can do that's really easy and gets you more money. I feel like someone's posture's all wrong because of something. It's like something internal that's going on with you. It feels like, yeah, for someone it is from dancing or yoga or ballet, or something that happened when you were children. Yeah, someone was like trained to dance on hot coals, and it left them with like a weird problem with their like lower half of the body or something, or like train to be an acrobat and like bend over backwards and do weird things for people. And I feel like it's caused you, yeah, it's like people kind of battered you a bit and bullied you and hazed you and tortured you at school. And I feel like it's caused you a bit of maybe a fear of people, like you're a bit anxious of people. Maybe even if they're like coming with money, maybe even if it's a recruitment agent saying, hi, I've got some work for you, I wonder if you'd be interested. Maybe you're still really anxious and not trusting them, like, no thanks, you seem not trustworthy. I feel like it's time for you to get a bit out there in terms of your ideas. And like for someone, I feel like you do some work and you just don't charge enough. You need to charge like 20 times what you're charging because it's a lot better than you think. I feel like you don't need lots of people, like say if you run a business and you sell something like scarves, it's better if you can sell one scarf for like £50 or $50 rather than 10 scarves for $5 each. Because of the amount of time you'll save if it's just one customer, one order, one product to make, like say it's handmade scarves. So it's much better to charge more than, especially because you might want to do like a discount to promote your services sometimes. Better if you charge more rather than less than what you're willing to accept. Don't bully yourself, don't humiliate yourself by, I'm hearing agreeing to go along with programming that's not good for you. Like someone said, just wait here and you'll get something. And you said, okay. And you just stood there and you waited and you waited. And it's like nothing ever came. Nothing ever came. And maybe you didn't learn that you're not meant to like argue with people, you're just meant to go somewhere else. Like not like, hey, why didn't you turn up and meet me? It's feeling like it's better to just go out and be on your own and not try and go back and check. So yeah, if you don't hear from, like say a job or something, don't wait and follow up with them. Feels like there's too many applicants. There's just so many that there's no point in applying. Again, we're like following up with them. Just try and find something new. I feel like just keep looking forward to the future. Maybe don't try and finish up old projects right now. I feel like you need something new. You might need a new environment. You've got a bit of clutter around you and I feel like there's a need for some space, but you might have old things that can just like feel new and shiny again. For someone, it's like your feet, like you might need to do something to help your feet, like stretching or something like that, because it feels like your feet are maybe having a bit of maybe walking, like try and walk for longer distances. Because I do feel like something wrong happened to your feet when you were a child, like you burned them. Or maybe you just had to wear too small shoes for ages because your parents were poor and couldn't afford anything. And I feel like it will make you feel better to maybe just like get a new hat and some new shoes. Feel really fresh and new and change your climate maybe to like a warmer climate. It does feel like there's some success coming and it's like insanely high levels of success. You kind of reach the top with something and it's going to feel really amazing. And I feel like there's some more mountains you can climb, but they just seem like really small wins once you get to the next one that you're going to get. Feels like a really big win that you've been putting in a lot of effort to receive for ages. But it's been a bit difficult and I feel like there's a lot of people clashing with each other right now. You're going to receive some communication that makes you feel more happy and optimistic again. You're going to receive some good news. Something's like the highlight of your life that's happening soon. But until then, you might have really stressful things coming back to you and you might be having to annoy people or like argue with people about something to like prove a point or to, yeah, you need to like stand your ground with something and stay with your position. Stay with your current position and hold on strong and be really strong. You need to be like a one-man army no matter how many people try and take you down. Feels like you're going to be the last one standing with something. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Get in touch with me if you'd like a personal reading. The information will be below. And you can check out the other content on my channel if you'd like to watch more right now. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the guy lying on a sofa. Let's see what cards you have. From the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Swords. Seems like there's something new to learn, but you need to be watchful of something. It feels like it's a bit of a difficult lesson. The lesson might be about trying to get away from things that are stressful. Before you make them worse, I feel like there's maybe people around you who want you to do certain jobs for them, and they may be telling you that there'll be really good pay. And it's going to be leading to this opportunity, and you might be quite interested. And maybe you need to choose something else because it might not be as good as you think. Maybe you can do it for a little while, but you need to quit and not stay there that long. You might need to get your guts up. I feel like you need to get confident in leaving people behind or saying no, or standing up for yourself a little bit, to be a bit more hostile towards people when they want to come and abuse you or talk to you in a way you don't like. You need to get better at saying like, hey, fuck you, man, rather than like, like if someone tells you a racist joke, or I don't know, like they just make fun of you, you might not want to laugh at the expense of yourself. You might want to walk away from them or show them that it's upsetting to you, or remove yourself in general from them. I feel like there's a big change coming for you. You've recently had a big change. And it's not necessarily for the good, but it could end up being more positive. Someone's spending too much time sitting around reading, and there's a lot to get on with, and I feel like you need to make a decision about which direction to go in. It's not very good to keep studying about it. It's more time for you to just get active. I feel like it's going to be a bit difficult for you if you want to stay and rest for longer, which feels really good for you. It feels like it's good for you to rest, but also you need to build on something. Also, I feel like the building you live in may not be good for you. You might need to move somewhere else. You might need to move abroad. Feels like maybe somewhere that's like northeast of where you are might be good for you. There's a real change of times coming, and I feel like it's going to change for the better. You might feel like it's getting worse first and not find anything good comes out of it for a while. It does feel like there's something changing, but you might feel like it just takes too long. And it does feel like there's a step up you can take, but it's just a small one. And there's still a lot of learning required. There's a big learning curve for you to change your situation and learn and grow. Things are getting taller, like there's a progressional building of something, like you're adding to what you already have, like the pile of what you already have, which might be bad if you're not tackling your to-do list. It's like loads and loads of things you need to do. But it could be good if you're adding to your list of experiences or skills or friends or things that you can do, like products that you provide to sell as a business or something like that. There's something you can relax about because it feels preordained and destined, and like you don't really have a choice anyway. Like you could try with 4 different, say, like study options that you could study, and then say you tried to get into college, you might find that only one of them gets you in anyway. So you're trying to choose lots of different things, but you've only got one choice actually, and none of the others are for you. And I feel like you can lay back and relax and just take which one is yours. Because it feels like there's not necessarily as much going for you in terms of options as you'd like. It feels good for you to take the ones that are good and just leave the ones that are bad. And don't complain, like don't think, oh no, why can't I just like this job? Just think like, forget this job, I hate this job, let's find a new one. Or like, why won't this person like me? Like you should stop trying to force them to like you. They're not going to like you, just leave them behind. Just walk away, just don't like them. It's better if you just don't like them. It does feel like someone's trying to ruin your life or bring you down. But I feel like you're maybe just going to walk away from them, and I feel like you decide the right thing about what to do. But just do be careful, because I feel like people will try and talk to you about things that you can do, like work. And they may be people who are like not really interested in your work, but just want to set you up or something. So do be a bit careful. Try not to trust people too much. It feels good for you to not trust people right now. And otherwise, I feel like you can chill for a bit. It feels there's something you can just enjoy and take enjoyment with. It feels like it would be nice for you to just do nothing for a bit, maybe before you get a new job or before you move house or something like that. And then you might feel like it's time to let go of people and let go of things and say goodbye to things and remove yourself and walk away. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the girl cooking. Let's see what cards you have. From the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, you have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. There's something new for you with regards to work that's really exciting. It's really fresh. It's going to be a lot more money for you, I feel like. It's not more than you need, but it's like a lot for you, maybe, because it feels like you've been struggling and going through some hardship and finding there wasn't very much, like maybe you didn't even have much food to eat. You might have felt like you had a lot of energy still. I feel like if you haven't been taking care of your physical health as well, it's going to start to show like the impact of not eating enough and maybe not being warm enough, or like walking around outside too much, or something that's happened to you in the past, or some long-term health issue. It feels like it's going to be harder and harder for you to keep getting through the day. If you don't kind of address it, I feel like you do need to go back and take care of some things that maybe piling up on your to-do list, or maybe things that you haven't dealt with from the past, from like 10 years ago or something. Like there's something on your past list. I also feel like there's people who might want quite a lot from you. There's maybe that you have enough on your plate if you don't have to feed others with what you have. There may be someone who's always following you around like, please can I have, please can I have, can I have it, can I have it? And actually I don't think you can afford to give it to them, but you can probably afford to give it to yourself if you don't have anyone else who's just like asking you all the time. Like it feels like the food you have is not enough for more than one. Maybe you're always trying to share it and you don't need to be sharing it. I feel like you're kind of a bit abused with like trying to be nice to people or trying to even ask for help from people. Because I feel like it's just not really worth it. It's better if you catch something yourself. And I feel like someone's catching a cold because they like tried to sleep rough or something and they didn't like it, or something like that. Or there may be like a memory of when you slept rough or something like that when you were like homeless. I feel like it's really important for somebody to try and move forwards and not, I'm hearing like not keep their feet on the ground for too long, but keep their feet on the ground. There's something coming through about trauma and how trauma can affect you. I feel like someone can't even walk properly because they've been so traumatized. It's like a psychological thing where you can't walk for too long because your feet hurt. And I feel like your feet were like put into the wrong position when you were a child. Sorry, these messages are really weird today, but yeah, I do feel like there's something for you. There's someone whose name's coming through and it's like Amira, Anil, Aliyah, Senia, something like that, Shania. There's someone who's coming through. I feel like they have like wide eyes and quite spaced out features. Maybe like brownish, curlyish hair and darkish brown skin. It could be like medium brown as well. I feel like they have long legs and they may be a dancer. They have something to catch, like an opportunity to catch in their hands that's quite good. But yeah, I feel like for someone they've got a bit of a problem. Like they may have a problem with their hands, or yeah, I'm feeling like there's a problem with their hands maybe, or they've got like there's like someone who's got like a disorder that's coming through. There's something wrong with him or her, like she has some kind of illness or sickness and it feels a bit difficult. Like it's just a bit difficult to get through life. Yeah, I feel like there's a few things that are like going on with someone that makes it difficult for them. And they're trying to get on top of the problem. So maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else. It feels like something coming through to fix the problems for somebody. Especially if it's a money problem, like somebody's going to give somebody some money and it's going to fix some problems. And it seems like there's something cooking, like bubbling up. It's quite good, but it might be a bit dangerous. It might be that the process of getting from where you are now to where you want to be just has like a lot of perils attached to it, and it feels like a bit of a low period where you have not very much going on for a while, and it's a bit of a long feeling out in the cold period where you have a lot of stress and you have a lot to focus on and you've got to try and find the right opportunity for you. But yeah, I'm seeing things will get a bit better for you in the month that follows this reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.